Alright, what's happening? I'm Sean with Boys of the North, and today we're going to be doing a bike packing hammock stealth camp on the rim of the Grand Canyon. And then tomorrow we're going to go down to the Pine Creek River down below us and do some trout fishing. Pristine wilderness river. We're in the mountains, beautiful, God's country. Check it out. Saved me like a good 40 minutes.
Yeah. Going to the Grand Canyon.
Alright, I'm just watching my daughter make it over the hill. She just dropped me off in the side-by-side. I can see her a good mile away. Probably farther. The rolling hills of Tioga County. Burning daylight, falling real behind here. I gotta get to the spot before dark. I don't want to be looking for it in the dark. Wow, listen to those spring peepers. Alright, we're cruising now. Look at this church. Alright, now we're getting into the boondocks now. No more farms. Getting into the mountains. We're going into the Grand Canyon country. Pennsylvania Grand Canyon, that is. Made it just in time for the sunset, which is, the sun is just about on the horizon there. Tomorrow we're gonna bike along the rail trail there, and the river runs along it for about a good 20-mile stretch of wilderness where nobody can get to it unless you bike or you float the river. And most trout fishermen aren't willing to do that, so should be pretty good fishing. I've got the whole place to myself. It's a weekday, nobody's here, but I gotta find somewhere stealthy enough on the rim of this canyon where I can set up my hammock and camp. I'm burning daylight. Gotta find somewhere to set up. Man, it's so steep, I didn't see any spots to set up. Wherever I set up, it's gonna be steep. I wanna get off trail here, at least 50 yards or so. See, this is steep. I can't even get my bike down this, let alone my gear. Kinda like this. Okay, this is it. Perfect setup. I'm just off the edge of the rim there. Turn that down. Just off the edge of the rim. Got two trees. I'm under a pine tree. It's looking like a perfect setup for a hammock. Now the hard part is I gotta go get my gear and my bike, bring it up the hill here. So as far as I could push my bike up this hill, I'm gonna have to carry it from here. Take the packs off and take them individually up the hill. I tell you what, it's steep. drop something here or lose your footing here and you're sliding over the gorge. It's a long drop down there. You can hear the raging rivers of the Pine Creek down below in the bottom of the gorge. I definitely would have liked to got here about an hour and a half earlier, but it is what it is. We're here in the dark, gonna get set up in the dark. I got my spot. Yeah, I almost had a little bit of trouble finding my spot again, but this is it. There's no way to get lost back here. We've got a landmark like the gorge right here, so it'd be tough to do that. And it's springtime, so there's no leaves on the trees yet. Summer, I'm sure you could get disoriented. That's better. My favorite hammock. That'd be a perfect spot for a snake. What in the world is that? That's a pretty serious looking millipede. I've never seen one of those before up here. A little smaller one. Yeah, millipedes are all over this rotted log that's fallen. To look up what kind they are. One thing I'm kind of debating here is whether or not to put my rain tarp over my hammock here. I'm not sure. Did show about 20% for like an hour, but I am under a pine. That makes good cover, so I might wing it. Worst case scenario, I'll get up in the middle of the night, put the rain fly on. That is a big risk though. I really hope these millipedes don't crawl on me. There's another one. Definitely spoke too soon. Starting to rain. Definitely gonna get that rain fly on now. That'll work. For dessert, the main course. And got a mark right on my GoPro. I've been scouring the hillsides for rocks here. Think of about taking every rock in the area I can find. I got these little flat rocks for a fire pit. I think I want to have a little fire before I go to bed. Coolest thing about this area is I can't see a single light, I can't see a single structure. It's nothing but woods as far as I can see across the gorge. There's no other lights in this whole area. I look up at the sky and it's dark as you can see. There's so many stars. This area is known for being one of the darkest areas on the East Coast. Cherry Springs isn't too far from here, and that's where you go to view meteor showers. Had to improvise there with a seat. I just threw my bags down and tarp over them, and that will be my seat for the night. Time for my Pack-A Gourmet Big and Burrito Bowl with fajita chicken. It was pretty good. I had it last time on my stealth camp in a battlefield, so that was a pretty good video. Watch it if you like. But this is good food. I'm gonna cook that up. I'm starving right now. Burned a lot of calories getting here today, and I was working all day, so it's gonna hit the spot. Fireside. Good thing I wasn't sitting by that fire. Well, I guess one of the stones exploded inside of there. That was crazy. I've always heard of that happening, but never had it happen. Seemed like it was more in the center, but yeah, the fire just blew up. Embers everywhere. Big popping noise. So I'm guessing there was moisture in one of the rocks and it exploded in the fire. Sent embers everywhere. But I cleared the area of leaves all around my fire, put some rocks there, so we're pretty good. But what the hell? Dude, whatever rocks those were are not good. This is crazy. I'm gonna move back. Well, hopefully my fire won't explode again. I moved back out of the danger zone, hopefully. There's a barred owl saying, "Who cooks for you?" over there on the hillside down towards that creek ravine. No response. Might have scared him away with that one. Okay, that's definitely how a forest fire could get started. I'm gonna go make sure that doesn't start anything on fire. Well, the water's boiling. I'm gonna add that to my meal. Eat a nice hot chicken burrito meal. Looks like the moisture's died out of the rock, so no more exploding fire. And I can hear a great barred owl calling off in the distance. Beautiful night. I believe what happened, some of the rocks I did pull out of the ground. Most of them were sitting on top, but there were a few that were like halfway buried, if not even halfway. Could have been moisture in them, those flat type of shale rocks that they are. I guess you get moisture in between the layers and they explode. Smells like cheesecake. Looks like cheesecake. Must taste like cheesecake. It's looking real good. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Now I'm going to try the strawberry cheesecake and see how it is. Kind of wish I had a graham cracker. Classic cheesecake with diced strawberries and a ginger snap crumble. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Man, I can't get over how lit up that sky is. how dark the canyon is. So dark. Not a single light on any horizon. No structures. I think there's like 1 or 2 log cabins in the next 20 miles along this stretch of canyon. We're not too far from the Dark Sky Preserve, the darkest areas on the East Coast. This is pretty close to that area. You don't get a lot of light pollution out here. Well, waking up on this ridgeline, got quite a view here. Was woken up by a gang of woodpeckers this morning, knocking on all the trees around here. Now the ravens are clucking pretty good. I don't know if you can see it, but there he goes. There was a turkey vulture sitting right at the bottom of that cliff. A couple down there. The turkey vultures in this area, they nest on the cliffs in the gorge. A lot of times you can just find their young that are fledglings before they have wings to fly sitting on the cliffs. I was nestled in there pretty good. You couldn't see me from any of the trails in the area. Back under this pine. Pretty good spot. Well, I guess it's going to be Pop-Tart pieces for breakfast. It's better than toasting it. Put it in the pan with a little butter. Alright, I'm all packed up, ready to go. I'm gonna hit the trail here. I've got to walk the bike out of this steep gorge. Hopefully I can get to some flatter ground. Feisty feller. I guess that's why the GPS told me to go the other way. All these hills. It's steeper but it's a shorter distance. Hopefully I start going downhill here soon. All right, well, we're on the trail. I've been riding for a few miles now. We made it. I'm actually been riding along the creek here, looking down. I'm up at an elevated spot. I can look into the river. I got polarized sunglasses on, and those big palominos stand out in the water, and I see one down here. So I'm gonna stop and fish for it. A lot more activity going on the river today. A lot of people kayaking, canoeing, and then you got trout fishermen all over. From this little section here, I don't think they're gonna be able to get to unless they're on bike. I did see one other guy with the same idea that I had. He brings his rod on his bike. Looks like a decent sized palomino. I'm gonna throw some lures at it, see what happens. Let's get after it. Time to fish. Hi, how's it going? Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a nice golden fish right there, palomino trout. See a full bite. He's following it. Oh, didn't take it. It's a rainbow right there following it.
Morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Great. Have a great one.
Good day for a float.
Huh?
Good day for a float.
All weekend.
Nice. Well, I'm gonna keep moving.
No, we cannot go in a straight line. Nope. Woo! Aye! I got it.
So peaceful out here.
It was.
Jesus. So that ridge right there is where I camped last night, up on top of there. Oh, missed them. Rainbow. Beaver's been gnawing. Oh, we got off. Go, Rainbow. All right, fishing's been slow. Couple small rainbows, couldn't get the palominos to bite. Sight fished for multiple bigger palominos, but they wouldn't take the lure. My legs are about shot, but I saw this here waterfall and I could not pass it up. Wish it was a little warmer, I'd jump right in that pool. Woo! Oh, man. Woo! Oh, brain freeze. Oh. Woo! Brain freeze. Whew. Man, that's cold. What's up there? What? Is it better up there? Oh, that's slippery. Oh, man. Whoa. Rocks he was stepping on him second before gave away, right after he lifted his foot off him. Okay, those guys are a little crazy, a little reckless. Well, my legs weren't dead before, they are now. Still have about 2 miles to get to Blackwell. Once I get there, I can get like a sandwich, maybe an ice cream. Then I have a bigger loop to get back home. The little town of Blackwell. Oh man, that's looking good. Italian. Fresh Coca-Cola. Well, in Miller's in Blackwell, had to kind of X the fishing there as I got to get back before dinner, and it's been pretty slow going for me. Sandwich is awesome. Toots just chilling in the middle of the creek. I think that other side's got a pretty good sized hole, so I'm just gonna walk it. Got like another 9 miles of riding and then home for steak dinner. Let's go. Different looking trout there. Couldn't get the palominos to bite. Must have hit a thorn or something sharp in the road. Never really had that happen before. She's flat. Yeah, can't even push that. This is terrible. So I'm hoping somebody comes along and I can hitch a ride with them into town. I've been on this road now for an hour and nobody's come by. No service. I'm hoping it'll come in soon. I know further up the mountain it comes in. None yet. I'm hoping I can call. Somebody can come pick me up. I just took my last sip of water. Getting eaten alive by flies. Escape comfort. You're gonna wheelie all the way back to town. A few takeaways from this trip. Always check your rocks because your fire may explode if they have a little bit of moisture in them. And always bring an extra tube bike pump. I have patches, but I don't have a pump, so SOL there. And now I got to figure out how I'm gonna get out of here. Trying to get to steak dinner. That's all I've been dreaming about all day, is riding towards that destination to get good food. And I don't know if I'm gonna make it now. Hopefully something to happen here. Otherwise I'm gonna wheelie this thing all the way back. Thank God. Look at my tire. I've been wheeling it for like miles. Here, just go turn around and pull up. Oh my God. Thank God my daughter decided to come save me. I was not expecting that. I still have about 2 mile hike out of here.